Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Woohoo Wednesday. Now, I'm just going to adjust my camera screen slightly. Bear with me. I am streaming into about 3 or 4 places. So I'm streaming into Instagram. Good morning, Instagram. I'm streaming into Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Hopefully that won't mean all the algorithms and all the systems go, well, we're not going to show it anywhere else. Anyway, it's Woohoo Wednesday today, and I think I'm about a minute late. I've no idea where that minute went. Do you ever get that? Time just disappears. If you don't know who I am, my name's Helen Bullen. I'm a business mentor. Previously, though, retired osteopath. I've had bricks and mortar businesses, online businesses. I've got online courses. I've written 2 books. My 3rd book, I am sitting here editing. My edit, not the editor's edit. My edit of the book. My 3rd book is coming out, the 10-10 challenge. I have the HB box, the stationery box. Been there, done that. Got the T-shirt. Really understand the life of being a small business owner. I've never worked in corporate. I've always had my own business. I think I've been self-employed now for 26 years. And I've gone from graduating as an osteopath and not knowing morning, Tracy, not knowing anything about how to market. And in my day, I have to say, in my defense, when I graduated, there was no Instagram, there was no Facebook, there was no social media. Can you imagine a world like that? There was nothing like that. You sent a text. I think text came out the year I graduated. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. Not that I realized the potential for the sort of technology that was coming. So I have had to learn as I go. And when I started, I definitely used the sit, wait and hope marketing method. You may be using that right now, which is where you maybe see a client or you make a sale and then you sit and you wait and you think, yep, another one will come along at some point. Oh, I hope another one comes along. Why aren't they coming along? And then you get frustrated. So I had to learn pretty quickly. And the biggest learning for me was when I set up my own larger clinic. I had a clinic before, which I sold, which was a one-man band. And out of a dental surgery. Then I decided to open a big clinic. In fact, I had 2 of them at the same time for a while. Opened a big clinic with lots of practitioners in there and me heading it up. And then the urgency came that I had a business that not only had to pay the rent, I had to make sure other people were earning from that business. And I tell you, that is a big boot up the backside to learn how to do your marketing. And I'm still learning. But now I run the HB Club. I'm a retired osteopath. I retired in 2000. I now run the HB Club. My HB Inspired is my mastermind. HB Club is my membership. As I said, all those sort of things I'm doing. But I love small business owners. And as I said, I get it. When I started, I remember I was getting divorced. Oh, that's going to happen. Sorry to anybody on Instagram. That is going to keep happening. I don't think I can go into my alarm and turn it off. I set an alarm, I've paused it, and it will keep going off every 3 minutes. So that will keep me going throughout this live. Anyway, if you're on Facebook, you're safe, you're fine. When I started, I was newly divorced. I had 2 kids. I promised them I wouldn't move them out of the area. So I live in Surrey. I remember paying, I think, £850 a month for this flat. I don't know how I paid for it. I was trying to build up a business. I had 2 or 3 jobs. I was teaching. I was putting people to bed at night as a rehab assistant and setting up my osteopathic clinic. I had a bucket of water as a fridge. I had a little convection oven somebody had given me. I didn't have a bed. I used to sleep on the sofa. The kids had the beds. But I've made my way to a different world now. And I've had blips on the way. We all have curveballs. Some of you all of you will know we had COVID. Some of you know we had a year of COVID. You'll all know that. It was a couple of years where businesses were bashed a little bit. And it was the year that I retired from being an osteopath. And then I had the other big C. So COVID happened, the big C. And then I had cancer for a year. So I also get that you get curveballs and things are thrown at your business. So that is a background of me. So if you ever haven't seen me before, this is Woohoo Wednesday. And you know what that means? That means you have to type woohoo across the screen, wherever you may be, just to make yourself feel silly. If you want to, you can just shout it out loud. If your partner's lying snoring next to you in bed, wake them up. Say, Woohoo Wednesday. No, you don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I don't believe it's a hump day. If you are thinking Wednesday is the middle of the week and you can't wait to get to Friday, then you need to change something. We work a lot of our lives, therefore work should be enjoyable. It can't always be enjoyable. And obviously it's quite nice to have that Friday feeling that you go, yay, no work tomorrow, but not the dread of Sunday when it comes. You're like, I hate it. I hate what I do. I don't want to go back. I never want to do it. And, you're counting the hours while you're at work, all that sort of stuff. You don't have to have that if you make the effort to make some changes. So what we're going to talk about today is, it's nearly Christmas. No, actually, I'm not going to say that. It's not nearly Christmas, all right? It may feel like that. And I think for some business owners, it's a bit like this. It's like, I won't throw this. I was going to throw it, but it's part of my document. That would be terrible. throw it on the floor and you just say, oh, I'm giving up with 2023. It's not been a good year. I'll start again in January. Right, I am now going to officially roll my eyes. Right, you will see me do it. I don't get why people only start things in January. I get it's a great time to be enthused, but I don't get when people wait or give up on something and say, oh, I'll just wait. So like if you want to start your diet or you want to start your healthy eating and you go, oh, yeah, it's Thursday today. Oh, but I may as well finish the cheese, drink the wine. There's a few chocolates. I'm going to actually eat a lot. And then Monday, I'm going to go for it. But Sunday night, I'm going to make sure I have the biggest pizza I can have because I've got to be healthy eating after that. So I need to make sure I eat as much. I don't get that. I just don't get it. If you want to start eating healthily, start now. Whatever time of day it is, the next meal, make it a healthy one. Or embrace, you're on holiday, you're having a great time, enjoy the wine, enjoy the chocolate, whatever you're having, and enjoy it. And then go back to that healthy living afterwards. Don't just cascade into. So yeah, it does. It's a bit like, if you heard me rant the other day about people writing, there's a couple of things right now that are really winding me up. People that put things on their to-do list just to tick them off. I know loads of you are guilty. I know it because I have so many people own up to me that they do it. And I'm like, why would you do that? I just doesn't equate in my brain. I'm like, why the hell would you write that on there just to show yourself, like at school, that you get a red mark? You get not a red mark, but a tick, a positive tick. Well, if that works for you, do it. But it's a bit like starting things on a Monday or starting a new year. So why am I talking about that? Because yesterday, I know it's not today, but yesterday, you had 90 days till the end of the year. So guess what? This is where my maths is fantastic. You now have 89 days. I know. A round of applause for working out that mathematical calculation. You actually have 89 days. Now, if I said you've got to do something for 89 days, it would sound a long time. You've got to walk every day for 89 days. You'd be like, oh, that sounds a lot. If, however, we're talking about Christmas and people say only 89 days to Christmas, you go, oh God, that's no time at all, right? So get your mindset right. You have 89 days still left in your business. Now, you may be finishing early for Christmas. Maybe you've got 80. Maybe you don't want to work the weekends. Maybe you've got 65. That's still a lot of days to do things towards your business. So what are you going to do? So I'm going to give you some tips today. Now, if you're on, I'd love you all to say hello. I'm going to wave at Instagram. Give me some communications. Tell me in the comments if you are going to say, just put 89 days in the comments, if you are going to celebrate the 89 days and keep working on your business and not wait to change. All you have to put is the number 89. It's like a bus passing by. Has anybody got an 89 bus near them? I have I want to say 246, but that's the road. Can't remember the name of the bus. I don't get on it enough, obviously. But it does go down the bottom of my road. So yeah, put this. So Daniela's done the opposite today. A WH she's put in here, which is a woohoo. She's feeling minimalist. I have trouble with that word, so I'm glad I pronounced it okay. But I love it. So morning, Ben. Nice to see you on morning. So what can you do over the 89 days? Now, right now in the HB Club, we're doing a 90-day challenge. So I set it yesterday, and they are doing lots of things. Now, if you want to join, just check me out, all my bios. You will be able to find where that is, or send me a direct message and ask me about it. But you need to be in the membership to do that. If you need somebody to support you, and this is the thing, loads, and this is not to get you join the HB Club. Loads of people join things in January because they're like, yeah, I'm going to do a diet. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do this. And then what happens 6 weeks later? They're like, oh yeah, no, I've given up. I hate New Year's resolutions. I'm never going to make them again, right? This is not a New Year's resolution. This is fact. Your business needs you in it, and you have 89 days, or let's say 65, to really nail it. And that's a long time to be able to do stuff in your business. So if you want to know more about it and you want some accountability, and that's normally what people need, is a bit of motivation, cheering on. If you find this motivating, me turning up and going, hey, have you done this? Have you done that? I'm slightly nuts. I just like to have fun. I just don't think business should be miserable, and I don't think life should be miserable. Somebody yesterday, in fact, it was my hairdresser, can you tell? I've got up this morning, it's a little bit wild, but the chemo curls have been tamed slightly. And he said, oh, you're always really positive. And I said, oh, I'm not. I just most of the time am positive. I can have the biggest downers out, but they don't last very long. So what we're going to do in these 89, 65 days, whatever you want to say, working days, we've got 89. Let's just assume we've got 89. You don't have to work on every day, 89. Morning, Sarah, late to the party, but woohoo. Thank you for that. Sarah, do you like my hair? Because it's Joe. Sarah knows Joe. Joe's wedding in 2 weeks on Saturday, and I'm starting to get myself ready. So this isn't going to be quite the hairstyle, but it's all coloured and ready. I know you can't believe I have my hair coloured. It is true. Anyway, how many of you remember me being bald? I feel like I have got a full head of hair now. I can swish it, it blows in the wind, it sort of gets out of control, and I'm embracing every loving minute of that. Anyway, so 89 days, get back on the subject, Helen. Number one, take more action. It's simple. You probably know the things you need to do for your business. There'll be some things you maybe not, but most people know what they need to do for their business. They just don't do it. I'm always banging on about this. My commit to achieve principles are not just about how to build a business, build your website, do your social media, get your email list, blah, 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 how to create an online course, blah, 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 right? But the most thing I have to talk to people about is limiting beliefs. You can do this. You can how to set your prices. Oh, that alarm's going to go off in a minute, isn't it? Netflix, not Netflix, Instagram, if it does it, just bear with me. I'll turn it off. I'll pause. I'll freeze for a second, then I'll come back. If you're anywhere else, you are safe. So taking action is key to this. Sitting your butt down and doing the work. You know what to do, but if you haven't got the confidence to do it, that's where there's a problem. So start doing some journaling, some affirmations. Believe in yourself. You can do it. You are not an imposter. I'm going to just tell it black and white today, kindly blunt, like my podcast. If you haven't listened to it yet, there's loads of stuff on there to help you. I'm going to be straight talking. You are not an imposter, all right? If you're telling yourself that, it's not true. Unless, I always use this example, if I said I'm a dentist, do not come and see me for your teeth treatment. That is, I am being an imposter. That's absolutely fact. But if I said, oh, I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be a business mentor, that's not fact. If I really ask myself that question, and maybe some days I do think that, I look at the people I've worked with and I go, actually, they're really flying. They're flying. They really love it. People want to work with me. Exactly. I knew that alarm would go off. My apologies, Instagram. It's going to do it again unless I can get through this. Right. No way. Increase your action today, right? So get on your social media. Stop worrying about what other people think about you. As long as you're not being racist, sexist, ageist, political, whatever like that, just get on and tell people about what you do. Do not be the best kept secret. Most business owners that I have to help a lot with are saying, oh, nobody knows who, nobody's buying from me. And I go, well, what do you do to let them know who you are and where you are? Oh, I don't, because I don't like doing that. I don't want to do lives. I don't want to post. Oh, Mary down the road, she doesn't like, I'm really worried about what she'll think. Well, we have to get over that. We have to get over that to take action. Next, you need to grow your audience. So right now, if you're on here and you don't follow me now, share this, tag me, get somebody else in, invite somebody else into my world. Do whatever you need to do. And you need to be doing the same. You don't necessarily have to be doing lives, especially Facebook lives aren't as good as they used to be, but you need to be on your social media. And here's the thing. Lots of people say to me, oh, I hate social media. It's free, damn it. All right. It's free for the majority. Yes, you can do paid versions, but there is also an option to do pretty good free. And yes, the algorithms may be a little bit tricky sometimes. I'm saying all those words that these platforms may say, I'm not going to show that today. Anyway, I'll take a risk. All the algorithms, oh God, I've said the word again. I don't know if you're supposed to say that a lot. I don't know. That's a myth, all right? I'm creating a myth. That isn't true. But all the algorithms want is you to be on there, to you connect with, communicate. And they may be difficult, but it's still free. What do you give away free? Do you give away anything free? Probably not. So it does, again, I'm going to roll my eyes when people say, I hate social media. I'm not going to use it. I don't want to use it for my, I want to be one of those people that's phone free. Well, yeah, I agree. Don't waste your time scrolling on cat videos and what do I do? Registering. There's a couple of gymnasts I watch and they try and do these gymnasts and it makes me laugh. But I don't lose myself in it. I have certain times that I sit and let myself scroll. I'm on TikTok for my book. Oh my goodness, you can get lost in that. But you're in control of it. Okay? Don't let yourself do it. Set a timer on your phone. And when that timer goes off, which is going to do again on Instagram, when it goes off, right, you stop. And you do it in the evenings, maybe when you should be watching telly. Most of us don't think watching the telly is wasting time anymore. Yeah. Tracy watched the gymnast one too. There's three of them. Is it Niles somebody? It's one of the Olympian gymnasts. It's him and three men. And I shouldn't be telling this because you're going to go and find them. But they're really funny. And I like watching them. I can get lost in their videos. Anyway, don't let yourself, you're in control. So grow your audience by being out there. And social media right now is a great way to do it. Increase your email list. Get people onto your email list. I'll be talking about that in the membership at the moment, or soon. Increase your income. We all want to increase our income, but without the other two, the action and showing up and having a great product, I have to say, or service, you do have to have great customer care. You won't make increased income. So how are you going to do it? I'm always trying to look to boost my income, always, especially after COVID and cancer. That's me building my business. You will see a new book coming out, my third book coming out. Doesn't mean you've got to write a book, but what in your business can you tweak? So what can you, maybe you want to create something new. And I'm not saying lots of silvery balls that you get and you say, oh, another idea, and I'm going to do 10 things at once, and then I do nothing. Yeah, I don't mean that. I mean, if you've got a great idea, sit down, logically go through it, brain dump, give yourself time task. If you've ever done any of my courses, you'll know I say, sit down for 10 minutes, focus on one thing. Do that, see what you come up with, do the pros, do the cons, what cash flow do you need, think with your head and with your heart, and then go and create something new. But don't create 10 things at the same time, right? Don't do that. Or revamp, which lots of people forget, revamp something you've got. Push what you've got. If you love what you're doing, make sure people know about it. Ask for testimonials, get Google reviews, get reviews on your Facebook, your Instagram, put yourself out there. Tell people what you do, be honest. When was the last time you actually showed up and said, this is what I do? And I'm going to tell you, I'm a business mentor, retired osteopath, owned many businesses, been successful at many things. The other day, somebody said, oh my God, have you done that as well? I was like, yeah, I have. I am living my life. I am not going to look back and say, I wish I had. The only thing I'd like to do, and maybe you can all help me, this is not business related, is I do sing in a friend's band sometimes when they want me, but I would never intrude. I'd love to just sing with a band. Not necessarily out at a pub, but I'd love to. I'm in Surrey, right? I can sing. It has been acknowledged that I can sing. I enjoy singing. Get me in a band. There's your task, all right? So I expect to have all the offers coming through your door. I don't want to sing punk rock. I like a bit of piano, guitar, and I'll sing anything. At the moment, what do I sing? I sing a lot of Jolene with them. I sing Tainted Love, and a couple of others that I sing with them. But yeah, there you go. So my genre is large. Right, get on with it, Helen. So revamp what you have, do something you love as well. I mean, here's some ideas. Maybe you want to write a book. Maybe you want to do an online course, or maybe we're not talking about business. We're talking about playing the guitar, playing the piano, learning French, learning Japanese. What is it you've always wanted? Tai Chi, is it Tai Chi? It's supposed to be very good. As an osteopath, I was always that was very big hands on Facebook. I'm sorry. On Instagram, you didn't see that, but my hand like loomed across the screen. As an osteopath, they always said, oh, you should learn Tai Chi. It's very good. And it slows you down. Maybe you've always wanted to sing in a choir. Perhaps you want to go to the library. But what is it you want to do? And do it. 89 days you have. 89 days. And then, whoopee-doo, we've got January. Make some more resolutions if you want to, but you sort of know you can stick to it. Anyway, I feel like I'm ranting now. Where's Ben? He likes a rant. I'm going to wave to the Well store. Oh, what do you do at the Well store? I'm going to check you out. Is it health and wellness? I hope so. Oh, yes. So Tracy's saying it is Niall. Niall is the gymnast. I shouldn't be telling you where to go to watch things. I think I watch them on Facebook. Anyway, I'm trying to tell you not to get engaged in that. And then I'm sharing stuff. So today, you have 89 days to the end of the year. It's probably 60 days or 65 days of working days, whatever it is, whatever you choose. But show up. Commit to showing up. I always say you can achieve anything when you learn to commit. Hang on. You can achieve anything when you learn to commit. So commit to do it. So go and create those 89 days. Tell me what you're going to do. I love hearing from people. If you're not on my mailing list yet, get on my mailing list, because then people normally email me back when I send out emails. I send tips and ideas out there. Again, it's called the Happy Business Builders, or you can do my business quiz. It's on all the links, or direct message me. Take some action. Say, ask me, where's that link you've asked about? And I'll send it through to you. So thank you so much for listening. 89 days. What are you going to do between now and next year? Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. Keep going. This is a great time. And it's normally, for most businesses, it's a good selling time right now. Go do it. And yeah, I've mentioned the Christmas word a few times. Right, my lovely peeps, I'm going to say goodbye to Instagram first, only because I think the alarm's about to go off. So thank you so much for watching. If you've got any comments later, just direct message me. I'd love to hear them. Don't send me spam. Yesterday, here's the funny thing. I'm going to finish on a funny story. I got sent a spam that they wanted me to model their swimwear. Oh my God, it made me laugh. It was one of those, and you didn't reply to that Instagram feed. You applied to somebody, it's one of those, definitely a spam. I couldn't stop laughing. I am 56. I do not have the body of a model anyway. I have a big enough belly that they get hold of and they go, oh yeah, we can use that for reconstruction when I have my new boob built. I have one boob. I just couldn't help but reply. I was like, I don't think I'm in your demographic, but this is really funny. Best spam I've had for ages. Yeah, get me Victoria's Secrets model. Right. Speak to you soon. Have a great day. And if you want to work with me or, join my free stuff, just message me. Check out the links. It's all there. You will find it. Right. Speak to you later. Bye, Instagram, Facebook. We are still together. And LinkedIn and YouTube. I hope I don't look down slightly because when my phone's here, I do look down. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please share it, like it, help me get it out to other people. And if I see any of your stuff, I'll be commenting on it too. Right, my lovely peeps, have a great day. I'll be back next Wednesday morning for a dose of Woohoo Wednesday. I will be, bye, Emma. Lovely to see you, Emma. Sending kisses to Emma. Sky's not falling in, Emma. I love that phrase of yours. Still use it. And we miss you in the HB Club, so get your butt back in there. We need you. We're on a 90-day challenge. Right, that is the alarm clock going off again, which I have managed to turn off. Speak to you all soon, and I'll be back next Wednesday. But I'm posting most days, so wherever you are, you'll see posts from me. And if I can help, just ask. Right, speak to you soon. Bye.